Hey there, this is Adam Judish, and in this quick video, I'm going to show you the top of mind marketing method. Now, this is a strategy that you can implement to stay on the top of the mind of your prospects until they purchase a product or join your team, and doing it in a way that really helps move them up the chain to become more qualified over time and not just continuously approaching them in a way that just turns people off. And so this is something that you can do to really stay on the mind of your prospects, and also go onto Facebook and be intentional, because a lot of people, they waste a lot of time on Facebook because they go through the news feed and they might be doing things that are just wasting their time. They might find a blog post, a video, and they have no intentions. They have people in their newsfeed that will never join their business, that will never buy their product. And as a result, they don't spend their time efficiently. So what you can do to stay on the mind of your prospects is to continue to show up in their notifications. Up here, they'll get notified whenever you like a status update, whenever you comment on a status update or a picture or a video, or whenever you share something of theirs. And as a result, you'll appear here in the top of the notifications. And what this does is this builds the rapport with your prospects even further. It develops that relationship. When you see someone appear in your news feed and your notifications over and over again, you start to say, oh, well, that's cool. You appreciate the comments, you appreciate the likes. Someone continues to show up, you're going to stay on the top of the mind of your prospects. Now, there's a very easy way to do this, and that is by creating Facebook lists. So what this does is it allows you to categorize a certain list of people into one place and only get the news feed of these people. And so instead of going through the news feed of all your friends and all your family members and all the fan pages that you see, you are only looking at the most important updates, and these are of your prospects. And so you want to categorize your friends into specific lists. Now, there's an easy way to do this. You can come over to the left hand side of Facebook, and under this Friends tab, you'll see this little More option right here. If you click on that, this will show you lists that you've already created if you have any lists, and Facebook will have some for you: family, close friends, your high school, your location, and you can do those as well. But what you want to do is you want to create lists around prospecting, around prospects, around potential customers, potential teammates. And the way that you do that is by clicking on this Create List. You want to name the list. So for example, I'll just go ahead and put in here prospecting, and you can add members here by typing in their name. Now, you can do it there, or you can also do it another way. So you create your list, and you want to create your list around people that are a good prospect of yours, quality people that you've either approached in the past or you think that you're going to approach in the future, but you want to build a relationship with them. So you can create this list and then come over to the right hand side, and you can type in names here as well. So for example, I'll start typing in someone's name and they'll start to appear, and I'll add them to this list. And what will happen is, if I refresh the screen, if I come over to this list after I've already built it, I'll get the notifications of the people that are on this list instead of everyone else in my newsfeed. And so if this is a potential prospect, a potential customer, a potential business builder, I can stay on their mind by just coming in here, liking and commenting, liking and commenting, liking and commenting, and as a result, I'll continue to show up in the notifications. And so what you can also do is come up to the top, and you can turn off some of these things where they like a fan page. All you really want to see is their updates. You don't really want to see all the other stuff. So you can come up to the top and manage list, and then you can go ahead and go to choose update types. Now you can turn off the photos, the games, the music videos, other activity, whatever you want to be notified on inside of their newsfeed for this specific list. And so I'm going to go ahead and turn off games. I'm going to turn off comments and likes, other activity. All I want to see is music and videos, status updates, and photos. So if I click off that, refresh the screen, I'm going to go ahead and see just the news feed of the people on this list that are more important to me, their status updates. And so this will come in here, and what you can do is leave genuine comments, leave thought-provoking comments, leave valuable comments for people. And all you're doing is you're building that trust with people. As you continue to show up consistently, they'll stay engage with you. They'll be more likely to be open to check out your opportunity or your product, or they'll be more likely to join your team because of that rapport and that relationship that you built with them. Because too many people, they approach people about their business, they get told no, and then they just go on and about their day. They don't really continue that relationship with somebody because right then and there, that prospect might not be ready, but in 6 months from now, they might be ready. And if you continue to show up in their notifications, you stay on the mind of your prospect instead of them joining somebody else inside of your company or joining some other company by doing things like this. And so the way that you can do this as well is you can add friends up here once you've created the list, and you can also go over to your friends list that you already have on Facebook, and you can do this here by hitting this drop down menu and then going to add to another list. And you can add a list here, you can create a list here as well, and you can add your prospects to these lists that you've already been connected with. And the last way that you can add people to these lists is if you send them a new friend request, somebody that you are prospecting, somebody you know from another social network, somebody that you've met in a group, you can add them as a friend. And then once you do that, you can go ahead and click on the friend request sent, and then it will say add to another list here, and then you can add them to your list that you've created that is appropriate for it. And so once they accept your friend request, if they do, they'll already be in the list that you've created. And if somebody has their following button on, you can go ahead and follow their updates on that list as well. And so if I come back over to my home screen, I can come back down here to friends, and here's the list that I've created. If I click on that, now I've got 2 people on this list, and so these people are higher quality prospects of mine that I want to stay on the top of their mind and really engage with them, and they'll engage with me as well, and I can start conversations and eventually find out how my business or my product would be a good fit for them. So you want to create lists around specific prospects. What you can also do is you can create levels that are more quality. So for example, if you've got a list that you've started to prospect and you're building more rapport with somebody, maybe you jump on the phone with them, or you feel like they're a little bit higher quality of a prospect, what you can do is you can create a level 2 list and a level 3 list. Level 3 is probably somebody that is ready to join, but they're just waiting maybe to get paid, maybe they're waiting for a certain day, or they know that they're going to join, but it's just not the right time. You can create a level 3 list, and then a level 2 list and a level 1 list. And so the level 1 list is people that maybe they're not engaging with you, they're not interacting with you, they're not replying to your comments. You're there just staying on the top of their mind, but they're not really engaging with you, but you still consider them a prospect. And so you want to keep yourself in front of them. And what you can also do is you can edit this list by clicking on this See All button, and then you can go ahead and hit X here if you want to take somebody off the list. And so as people start to move up the chain between somebody who's a good prospect to more quality to highly qualified prospect, you can move them up these lists and spend your time with the higher quality prospects that are more likely to join your business. Start with the level 3, then the level 2, then the bottom, the level 1, instead of just going through your news feed and just doing things aimlessly and not even doing something intentional. By doing it this way, you stay on the mind of your prospects and you build that rapport with people. So you want to make sure that you do that on Facebook by creating these lists under the friends option. The last thing that you can also do with this strategy is you can go ahead and click on edit, and then you can add these to your favorites, and then up top here you'll get the favorites. Now you can also access this on a mobile device, and so instead of going through that news feed that you'll spend a lot of time wasting, you can go into these lists and then just go in here and be more intentional about your time spent on social media. So you really get to know your prospects very well by only getting their status updates instead of everyone else that might not even ever join your business. You'll only spend time with people that are more likely to buy your products or join your business. So this is the top of mind marketing method to stay on the top of the mind of your prospects by continuing to show up in their notifications. You have to leave genuine comments. You have to be someone of value when it comes to commenting on your prospects' posts, because they want that. They want to build that engagement, and they want to build that activity, build that relationship, and build that trust as well. So this is the top of mind marketing method. Create your Facebook list, stay on the mind of your prospects, and you'll be more likely to show more presentations, and as a result, sign up more people, either customers or business builders as well. So implement this strategy, and it's a great way to stay on the mind of your prospects until they eventually join your team or buy your product. So I hope you got value out of this video. If you did, make sure you leave a comment below. Would love to hear back from you on these 3 posts. These are my best posts when it comes to training, and it's a little bit something where I spent a little time on it, didn't go full into it, but this will really give you a strategy to improve your social media recruiting. So we'll see you in the next video. Take care.